12:37 here on this Friday morning. We're continuing to track some isolated showers and even some thunderstorms moving through areas of the hill country. Currently in Bandera County, we're tracking a flash flood warning in effect until about 2:30 due to some heavy rainfall rates. Now, not only are we seeing that heavy rainfall rates outside of that little flash flood warning, we're seeing some just up near Kerrville. We're seeing some just to the north of Los Maples, and that's the story, is we're continuing to see some heavy rain in that specific area. But what we've been talking about and what we've been warning people about is the potential of more showers starting to kind of already build up near Lakey, down in areas near Los Maples and Vanderpool, down near Concan. And that's what we've been warning people about, is the potential for more rain chances to continue. And I just kind of wanted to hop on just to give an overview. We're still tracking the potential for some heavy rainfall rates, starting to see a little bit of some light dusting and some light showers going through areas of south central Texas, specifically in the Alamo City. Now, like I've been mentioning, the rainfall rates going out near Bandera, we've already gotten about 2.5 inches of rain in just 1 hour due to this system right here. Those purple colors, you can see the rainfall rates of 2 to 7 inches of rain at times. So it's definitely going to be heavy over the next few hours. And even just within the last 12 hours, we've continued to see heavy rainfall rates continuing, especially where we do have this flash flood warning in effect. Already 4 inches of rain reported through the radar here and the authority radar. So what you need to know is, for the futurecast, we're going to continue to have the potential for some heavy rainfall rates depending on where that bullseye is setting up. Right now, we're still expecting that bullseye to really still sit in areas of Bandera County, maybe even stretch a little bit towards Uvalde County and even Medina, but that's the area, the hill country specifically, where we're watching the potential for these showers and these potential lingering showers and isolated flooding to continue. Now, what you need to know over the next little while, we're continuing to have this threat, especially for the hill country. That's where we're seeing the potential to have an impact to campers, travelers. If you're traveling tonight or even waking up early tomorrow morning, wait till the sunrise. That way, if you're driving, especially in the hill country with all the twists and turns, all of the areas that are a little lower for runoffs, you can see if there is water. Detour around the water, turn around, don't drown, enable all the push alerts, not only through the KSAT weather app, plus all the government notifications. That continues to allow the potential for flash flood warnings and severe thunderstorm warnings to really go in effect. Once again, tracking some heavy rainfall for areas of the hill country and just throughout most of south central Texas. I'll continue to update you here on air and through the KSAT weather app. Plus, we'll be in for GMSA with Justin Horn in just a short few amount of hours. So stay tuned, be safe, and happy 4th of July, everyone. Hello everyone, and happy July 4th for Independence Day. We're continuing to track the potential for the severe thunderstorms and even just heavy rainfall rates. Now, right now, we do have one flash flood warning in effect for areas of Bandera County until 2:30 in the morning. And that's because it used to be 2 different cells, but now they've started to merge right before Kerrville, and that will soon, over the next few minutes or so, from the National Weather Service, will have a flash flood warning in effect for areas of Bandera County and getting into areas of Kerr County because of the heavy rainfall, because we're continuing to see that potential for, yes, the storms are moving to the north, but it's still having a little bit of that trailing effect as well. And there goes that flash flood warning in effect for Kerr County. Now, zooming in, it does not include the city of Kerrville. I want it known, it's just to the west of Kerrville. It does include Ingram, Hunt, even getting into areas still near Los Maples and even Bandera County. So it's right on the northern portion of Bandera County, because you're starting to see a little bit of that training and that trailing for the thunderstorms and that heavy rainfall. Take a look at the rainfall rates we're currently seeing with this system, which is why they did issue that flash flood warning. Now, it's continued to go over areas of Bandera County, just in Kerrville, about 6 inches of rain per hour. Still just south of Medina near Tarpley, where they've already had almost 3¼ inch of rain. Some areas saw over 2.5 to almost 3 inches in just 1 hour. That just shows you how heavy these rainfall rates are continuing to move. And even just to the east of Kerrville, as that radar scan came through, 5.5 inches of rain near Los Maples, just along the county lines between Uvalde, Bandera, even just to the east of Real County and Medina, 5.5 inches of rain. So it's very much heavy rainfall for that little area where we're watching and will continue to watch, as it's very impactful for some people, especially some not only people just going out and about tomorrow morning for July 4th, but also having the potential to see some isolated flooding on the roadways if you are going out in the morning to go camping. So starting off first with just the rain totals. In Bandera, this is all radar indicated. We only have a very few select amount of actual rainfall totals, so if you do have them, please send them. Bandera, just about over an inch. Along Highway 16, in between, about 3.5 inches, or other areas near 5. Medina, we have about 2 3/4. Tarpley, once again, 2 3/4. Going up where they just issued that flash flood warning near Kerrville, in Kerr County, near Hunt. In Kerrville, you have about just over an inch. Ingram, just under an inch. Hunt, just about 1.5 inches. But along the county lines, that's where we're tracking about the potential for over 2 inches of rain. Now, I am going to hop off on air, but don't worry, I'll leave you here with the radar. We're still tracking the potential for the heavy rainfall rates currently in the hill country near Lakey, all the way up to Kerrville, getting up to Fredericksburg, down through Bandera County. I'll continue to update you here on air. I am going to hop onto the KSAT app and the KSAT weather app in case you want to know the latest updates, but stay tuned and happy July 4th to everyone.